Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's Cook. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right.
Another one for Cook. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We
First quarter with the score.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. From the 41. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Hauled in left side. Has some room to work. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
All right.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
All right. Look at high, look at high.
Stroud off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Gets out of trouble.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Robbie.
From the gun, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, let's go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
From the 21. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Ready.
They're throwing it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the he falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass complete to Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the 38. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Second and 4. Cook calls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. South.
Here's Stroud now. Connects with Cook. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running back sent in motion. From the 35 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And what will they dial up on third and short?
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now it's Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Why Tony?
First down, Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go.
Motion man sent left. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Score, Steelers 21, Texans 14.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on the solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Texans. Here we go. Hey.
Now it's Cook, and he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Nike Texans. Look the hot, look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
All right.
Now a give to Cook, running left. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'll be the one to say, Kate, he gets up to that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a game like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right.
This is Cook. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, the offense is looking for a possible touchdown, Kate. It's the defense that's stolen the mojo with that stop. This is how they teach you to defend the goal line.
On the quick, right?
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he's out in the clear. The 40! Into the red zone! And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6! Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. He lets a heater go deep, and they pick him off again. And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. They don't get anything on 1st, and now they face 2nd and 15.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. He cuts, avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Going to the ground again on first. He's contained at the line for no gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's gonna throw this one. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Got it. Ready?
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Trying the right side. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Hup.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. This one not out of...
Ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey. Check that. Check go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They pitch it out to him here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set.
They give it to him again. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play brings up 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
11. Right to Texas. Hey, Uno.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets them down to the 42. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Rocco switch. Set up. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That one gains 7. And that's a Steelers first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Unlock line. Unlock lock. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Alert. Alert. Let's go now. Hup.
On first down, they'll run. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Hand off to the back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Back at the 27.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Man in motion here. Throwing is Stroud. And they're all over him. He goes down. A flag goes down as well, though. Let's wait and see which side this is on. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it, too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Stroud. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to within 6. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Okay, they pulled it off Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams do?
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
35. Steelers 34. Tiny Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now run by Cook. No one around. He's got space. The 30. Gets the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because four verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got four choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for two. He'll look to throw it. And that catch gets them the two. We're all tied up here in the fourth. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs with limited time left. You got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right. Look to hot, look to hot. Hey, uno. Hey.
Now it's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one hits for 30. And it sets up a Houston first. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This is a 48-yard look for him. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner! So it's a win for the Texans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Orlando.